Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I hope everybody is thriving and staying calm, especially in the United States for this Thanksgiving. I know shopping in any grocery stores can be quite a situation right now. And I'm really excited about the beauty and the magic that's everywhere with the autumn leaves and everything. It's just, I love this time of year. It's so, so beautiful. So you guys, today is just going to be, what's coming in the next couple months, what messages our guides may have for us. I'm finding little prompts around in the universe that are helping me so, so much. Because like everybody else, when I wake up, I do look for that sense of grounding and direction and calm. And I see, what tools do I have that makes that available to me? Number one, first thing, I start my morning with a cup of coffee, Gregory Scott, a nice reader, somebody's voice is relaxing and stabilizing for me. Because I tell you guys, tone of voice and feeling like somebody's keeping me company while I'm having my coffee and waking up, that's high vibe, is so important to me. So I listen to YouTube readers and TED Talks and people that invigorate me and make me feel calm, and that also I can relate to. We're all human, so we wake up with this sense of, okay, what am I going to make of this day? How can I be positioned well so I don't get at the whim or the mercy of other people's projections and energies as well, right? I noticed this morning, like my husband, before he left, he said, okay, so you guys know what's going on, right? Hagen has to clean this room, and this room, and you have to clean this room and that room. And then all of a sudden when I reawoke, I had this sense of like, oh my gosh, I have this to-do list now. And then I recognized the fact that's just somebody's wishes for me and what they want me to do. That doesn't mean I have to prioritize their wishes. I said, what I want to do is I want to wake up and I want to listen to my favorite readers. I want to get a little artsy fartsy and look at some things and relax and get into the groove of my day. So prioritize yourself, you guys. This is going to be huge. And here's going to be our choices for our read. We have the Medicine Woman Heal. I nurture and nourish my mind, body, and soul. Absolutely every morning, start from a place of stability where you can relax and ease into your day. And feel free to watch all of these. I just put these as prompts. So if you want something very specific that resonates with you, you could watch all three. Number 2 is the Temple Home. I no longer search outside of myself for home. Absolutely. If I get these impulse where I feel like, oh, I'm going to be stimulated or have a good time, if I go out, if I'm shopping, if I'm with other people, I first recognize what do I want from this? What is my mood? What am I asking for? If it's just creativity, I know I have all the resources around me to do that. So I don't have to go out and expend energy, money, or anything like that. It's already resides within ourselves, right? So number 3, the Storyteller. Intention. I am the narrator of my life. And really, intention is everything. We want A, B, and C, but why do we want those things? What are they hoping they will bring? That sort of energy. So it could be, oh, listen, I want to go out and buy some new books. What's our intention? We want to learn something. We want relaxation. All those little things. And then we can kind of clarify with ourselves why certain things seem necessary at the moment, right? So let's start with number 1, the Medicine Woman. And I'm going to use the gorgeous Tarot Familiars. I love this so much. So you guys, what I think I'll do too for like over the Thanksgiving week and like Good Friday and stuff, I think I'll have I'll have my own Black Friday special for you guys, where again I'll do half off my normal rates. If the reading is normally $50, it'll only be $25 for 20 minutes, so on and so forth. Because you guys were so responsive and so supportive with that I love doing things like that. So I'm gonna do that, reenact this week for you guys. Because Friday, I am not going out and spending anything. I've already done my shopping online. And at the end of this, I'll do a quick flip through, you guys, because these cards are amazing. Let's see what's coming for you. Oh, we love that. King of Pentacles. Yes! Healing, the Hermit. Oh, I'm already loving what this is meaning for you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys. Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. So let's start with the Queen of Wands. This is you having rich sovereignty in your own power, not allowing anybody else access to what you want to do and how you're going to go about it, right? Nobody's going to infringe on that energy and try to persuade or dissuade or any of those things. You're going to have, you're letting go of expecting people to be a certain way just because you are. You're a really deep soul with a big heart. Not everyone's going to understand or respect that. So you're going to have this healthy detachment from wanting to be understood and just flow with your own self-love and really get to what it is you want to do. I was talking about this when I woke up, other people trying to set the expectations for your day. Oh, I would like this clean and this done. But it's like, what are you truly vibing with? What do you truly want to do? Take a moment, pause. And this is inner reflection to me, this Hermit card for this particular group, because this is some action-packed stuff when you get the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. You're ready to make some bank. You're ready to feel stable, grounded, and authentic in your own power. Whilst you're doing this, a lot of you guys are going to have supreme, unimaginable energy working towards your goals. And to be successful in anything, you don't have to be so special or different. You only have to be what most people are not, and that is consistent. That's why I told myself every day, regardless of what's going on, and I'll even do some prior, to the day, is I want to do these daily pops. I don't care if one person or nobody watches. I watch them for myself because I notice, a kind of trajection in my vibration when I hear myself at my highest self, which is when I'm channeling and doing reads. I feel really good. So this Queen of Wands is going to say you're going to find your inspiration, you're going to set your goals, and you're going to go for it in such a winning fashion, in such an epic scale, because you're going to pause and you're going to evaluate, did this work before? Where was I giving too much, too little? But am I being consistent, right? This could be eating, a cleaner diet. This is a big thing for me too. I will not connect with people when I realize they're like on a huge complaining reel or, they have the F the world and everybody in it attitude. This could be clients, family members, whatever. I don't need to bring that energy into my world. It derails me because I have like a little bit of anxiousness for the people going through it or whatever. But in order to keep high vibe and feel good, I have a healthy detachment from it. And you're going to be doing that with family members, workmates, people that are like, hey, you see this wheelbarrow full of shit? I want to dump it at your doorstep. And you're like, no, thank you. And you have this kind of like trap door where everything just falls down and you release it. You're like, no, thank you, because I'm going after my dreams, but I need to recede and rescind the offer that my door is always open to every vibration. You're going to be very careful who you allow in and the energy you connect with, because you want to just be in a simplistic, purified state of, listen, I published this agenda for myself. I'm going to have focus and follow through. I know my true agenda, and my problems and worries are going to be replaced with happiness, love, and health, because I'm going to see to this and I'm going to follow through this. And you are going to be strong enough to pick up those little pieces and start over when things don't go, according to plan. You're like, no big deal. I'm going to be in flow state. That's what this is. Gorgeous flow state, understanding that you can resurrect at any moment. A lot of Phoenix energy with this, a lot of Phoenix moments. And this is kind of going to be your representative, the Queen of Wands, feeling good, feeling alive, feeling motivated. A way I do this for myself, you guys, is I give myself something to look forward to. Like I have a few shows I absolutely love. The sea, I love that. I love anything that has to do with abracadabra type of things, and I'm really, really into that. And I get excited that I know I can watch that later and celebrate. Making my jewelry, I get stoked out of my mind. I'm really excited. Doing private reads, any reads, public reads, my vibration goes up so much. So, I really feel good about that. And I feel like your greatness is coming alive. Your light is going to shine really bright. Nothing and nobody is going to stop what's meant for you. You're moving towards your vision, Group 1, and you are not going to allow for anybody to distract you from that, which I love. So love and light, you guys. For you new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. This is short and sweet. Feel free to watch all three, and at the end I'm going to do a lovely flip through of these Tarot Familiars, which I love so much. So let me keep shuffling. And again, if you want to get in, I'll post over on IG my Black Friday special. I'm also going to be posting jewelry, you guys. Get in on it. I'm serious. I'm going nuts. Like if I'm doing like 50% off some of the pieces too. If they're normally like $60, some of my big necklaces and stuff, they're only going to be $30. And if it's within the US, I'm going to be doing free shipping, everything. I really want people to get their pieces early, and you guys have supported me and showed me the love, so I really want to give it back to you. So love and light. Again, you guys, you are healing yourself. You are growing amazing, amazing energy. So now we're going to go on to number 2, the temple and home. You no longer search outside yourself for your home. Absolutely 100%. I'm one of the most weirdest, content little people in my own world. If I have a deck of tarot cards, I have a couple crystals, And, and my voice, I'm happy. I could do it all day around the clock. I love it. If I have some jewelry to make, I'm happy. I'm very content within what I do and how I do it. And I don't need validation or a lot of people and hurrahs or anything like that. I just go about it. But right now, I feel like some of you guys, you are noticing how happy you get when you literally just do you. And that is what you are doing, which I love. Oh my gosh, I love this. Moving away from stuff. Excellent, you guys. So you are now moving away from that lack mentality of, well, this person didn't give me the attention I deserve. This person didn't give me the love. This person didn't give me the validation. And you're getting in your boat and you're going to another shore that says, you know what? I'm going to go where I have a passion, a lust for life, a zest. Energy is contagious. So you're now going to make sure you surround yourself with people, places, and things that have the energy you want. Zoom to zoom. You are going left to right and saying, you know what energizes, what makes me feel flexible, happy, not volatile and stuck, and that's what the Five of Cups is, sort of like, oh my God, like not this same old crap again. And I'm realizing where I'm shedding some skin and people and all of this stuff that used to do that to me. As an empath and somebody that wants to help heal and grow, it could be friends, relatives, clients, whatever. If you just feel like you're treading water and you're getting nowhere and you're getting exasperated, why are you lingering in that energy? Get in that boat and start swimming to a new shore, and you're going to realize that you're doing far better than you gave yourself credit for. Take a moment, count your blessings. You truly are unstoppable. You are a beautiful, dynamic spirit. And this Knave of Wands is going to show you when you're looking for things that help grow you, you're going to shift your focus and attract everything that you want. It's all within you. And notice really how happy you get when you're just like, it's just me, I'm doing this. And speak positive words into your life every single morning. Think big, think healing, think success, think peace, happiness, growth mindset, positive energy. You deserve it. I feel like the healer in you also needs healing. The planner needs surprises. You're going to be considerate of yourself and have a good time. And a happy life is really just a string of happy moments. And most people don't allow the happy moment because they're so busy trying to get the happy life. That big house will make me happy. That new car will make me happy. That new baby. No, it's those little happy moments where you're like, this is the best cup of coffee and look at my cats being berserk. And that was the funniest phone call. I laughed my head off. Things like that. I'm going to share this funny story that made me laugh and feel good for days. My neighbor is one of the coolest neighbors in the world. And somebody that I know bought an automobile off him, and it was just a secondhand thing, and it was a fixer-upper. So he's just like, yeah, I'll give you $1,000. So my neighbor was away doing stuff, so my friend went and dropped off the money to his wife, and she just put it on her kitchen counter because my friend's like, oh, here you go. This is, here's the money for the car, and then goes off about their business. And then they get a text from my neighbor, and he's saying, the husband, hey, were you going to write me a check or pay in cash, or what did you want to do? And he's like, oh, I gave the money to your wife and she put it on her counter. And he's like, okay, no big deal, it'll show up somewhere. And then, oh my God, a week later he finds out that their 5-year-old daughter saw it on the counter, thought it was whatever, play money, monopoly money, good times, swiped it, put it in her little plastic pocketbook, and walked around for like a week or two with it in her bag. Just everywhere she went, every little outing, every little thing. And then he sent my friend a picture of the money in her little plastic pocketbook. I thought that was so funny because it's like, I love that nobody got upset. It was like, no big whoop, it'll show up, all this stuff. I thought it was like the greatest story because I remember I used to do that with my mom's jewelry. If I found something sparkly and dazzling, I'd put it in my little Dora Explorer backpack, and I was off and running with it. It was my treasure. But I am loving this for you guys because you are going to keep telling yourself the one thing you love about life, not overthinking it. Trust that you made it to the right decision, and you're going to continue to grow it, and you're going to be like, I feel like my first instinct now in my life is to smile and get in the flow state and recognize that when I have a passion and it arises, I'm going to just reel it in like the big fish that it is, and I'm going to take care of it. And I am going to marinate with this, and I'm going to have it. My expectations are going to be fabulous for whatever this idea is. But I feel like this is like loving yourself and emanating a loving vibe. And because of that, you're feeling good and you're truly attracting what you have wanted. You're going to leave people where they're at, accept situations for what they are, and realize not every action needs a reaction. You're going to have a lot of peace of mind because of this. And I'm now watching, I'm constantly watching all these funny, I'm watching, like, what is it? The Women of London or something. I like reality shows to study for, like, how women, men, it doesn't matter, how people treat each other and the reactions it causes. And I feel like the number one thing is judging and criticizing somebody in private or public. It does not resonate. We don't need to tell people how to live their damn life or what we think is wrong with their life, right? So that triggers us, right? So if we feel like somebody, why is the way you do it right and the way I do it wrong, tends to be a huge point of contention for people. So let it go. Let them be wherever they are. Let them be who they are and what they will be. And nothing bad happens from that. When you have a conversation and it doesn't come from the angle of, oh, they should be doing this instead, and why would you do that? Let them be them. And now you're going to have all this beautiful energy to chase your dreams, catch them, and form your new reality with them. I just feel like gangbusters. No longer, you're no longer like having a lack mentality. And as soon as it comes in, you get in that boat and you, Michael, row your boat ashore, hallelujah, to your new place where you feel good, and your endeavors are now like, what can I concentrate on? What can I do? What's going to make me feel great? Perfect timing. You see this? I love whenever there's a watch and things too, because it's saying, your intuition's on fire. You're going to be able to capture time, like, and really stretch it out to make your dreams come true. I love that for you, group 2. Beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and come over to IG, which is Sparkwist11. Get in on any of the specials that I'm running. I'd love for you to come on there on Friday. I think tomorrow I'll start posting my Black Friday jewelry specials, and again, the half off my readings. It can start at any time, and I do them within 48 hours as well. So feel free to watch the next one or all of it, because they're just little short and sweet snippets that I feel like are going to be helpful for you to hear right now. And I'm also going to do a quick flip through of this gorgeous Tarot Familiars at the end. I love this deck so much. So you guys, now we're on to the Storyteller intention. Okay, what is your intention? I want to hear right away. What's your next intention? What is something you would like to take place? And I feel like a quick way to understand why we want this is to ask ourselves, what do we hope that this will bring about? Like, I know my intention later is to have a nice, healthy, sit out in my backyard and to meditate. What do I hope that'll bring about? Calm, focused, grounded, stable energy for myself. As simple as that. Now that I know that's why I want that, I want it even more. That's what you're going to be able to do for yourself, which is really beautiful. Yeah, look at this. Great ideas coming in. Look, you're going to have the keys. Oh my gosh, your intuition's going to be on fire for you to do this. Nice balance, reciprocity, great social energy for you. So let's start with the Knave of Swords. This is, that one thing where that idea comes in, but guess what? You're going to be consistent with it. That's why if it's for you to have a healthy, beautiful, interior and cleansing and eating well, your intention is, I want to be strong and I want to be flexible and I want to feel good and I want to wake up energized. Okay, that's your intention. Now you know why you want that. So you're going to start cleaning up your act in your food department. I know I need to do this. Oh my gosh, with Thanksgiving, I was in Trader Joe's yesterday. I was like, molasses cookies? Hell yeah. Bonbons? Hell yeah. A box of chocolate the size of my body? Hell yeah. And then I was like, girl, you better start giving these out as gifts, because you are not the human garbage disposal. But it was one of those things. I was like, yum, 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 yum. At that kind of crazy thing that is disbalanced, but intuitively knowing it's not good for me, so I'm going to gift these things out. But great ideas are going to come, and you're going to apply them consistently for great results. I definitely feel this beautiful balanced energy where it's like when it give and take for everything. Somebody does for you, you do for them. You do for them, they do back for you. You feel good. This is you wanting to compliment strangers out, and when you're out and about. This is you wanting to do nice things. This is you drinking your water, making your money, surrounding yourself with people who love you for you. You're reaching the point where you don't care anymore if you are seeming to be a good person to other people. You're not going to try to force other people to see your worth. You know your worth. And you're like, you know what? I don't have to acclimate or mold myself into what they think is a good person or a worthy person. I know that I am. And we are never all things to all people. And this is you saying, I don't care. I don't want to fit in that mold. Intuitively, I know I'm doing the best what's for me. That could be retracting your energy and giving so much to somebody else. And all of a sudden they're like, hey, where are you with all your resources and giving me rides and giving me advice and giving me A, B, and C? And you're like, well, you know what I'm doing? I am using and utilizing my energy to fill my cups up and fuel my dreams. We all have that friend or two or person that we know that is just like me 24/7. And we have basically accommodated them. So we taught them, hey, you can do whatever you want and ask me whatever you want and expect all this. We can do this. It can be with children too, right? It's a Pavlovian response. If we go out every day and we leave a steak out at our backyard, that neighbor's dog is going to be there to receive it. So now we're saying, you know what, I'm going to keep that steak for myself for a rainy day. All of that. This is you taking a look at your bandwidth and saying, you know, I'm not going to give 90% to this person and leave 10% for myself, or whatever it is. You're like, I want to, I want to expend energy on myself that gives me longevity for my dreams and my drives. And I feel like you have probably never craved peace like you do now, and you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be angry, bitter Betty, no negative energy or thoughts. You just want to be happy and at peace with everything. So you're no longer going to overthink everything, overthink life. You're just going to trust that you're making the right decision to grow and flow. And I want to pull a clarifier on that, because I feel like some of you guys have people. Yeah, you're carrying the loads of others. I feel like, other people might be like, knock, knock, knock. It could be, I don't know where, your IG, your messages, your email, someone at work, someone in your family, someone who is just like, hey, here's my wheelbarrow full of problems. Boom, I'm going to dump it at your front door. Please solve all my problems. Please solve all this. And you're like, what the hell? And you're like, no, thank you. And again, you have that trap door. Boom, everything falls through. And you're like, now I have time for myself. And I'm revising my schedule. And it's giving me so much extra time and mental clarity to do what I need and how I want to do it, right? There are people that ethereally can attach to other people, like succubuses, energetic vampires, and empaths and givers are high recipients of this kind of energy. So once you recognize it, you're like, boom, I'm cutting those cords. It is not my goal, and it is not my legacy to go out and expend all my energy to solve everybody else's problems. This could be you just doing things for other people on autopilot and feeling like I have to give, do, and just always be there. And you're like, no, why is this? The more I am doing for others, the less they appreciate it, the more they just generally expect it. And you're really becoming wise to that. So this is a very specific message for some of you guys. You are loving beyond belief. You are caring. But guess what? You have to look in the mirror and go, am I leaving the majority of the time for myself and my mental bandwidth to feel good and free and have choice in my day? That's like one of those things where you're like, oh, I go and I spend 10 minutes on myself and have a little walk, and the rest is going out and doing everything for everybody else. No to that. You're now like, this is the season for self-care for you, and you being able to look out for yourself and do things that help yourself. Speak positive words into your life every single moment, so you realize that you deserve this. The universe is going to give you signs in your sleep, in your timeline, in your conversations, in the sky, and synchronicities as well, and communicate with you what your next step will be to help you derive a sense of calm and grounding and great headspace for yourself. Super, super important. And you're going to arrive there, and this is a thing of the past now. This is going to be balanced, and you're going to bring in people with reciprocity because you're demanding it. You're like, you know what? I have so many good ideas and so many things I want to implement, but I have all these harbingers of doom and gloom, and I just am going to just burn the page on that because I want to bring in positivity. The right person is going to make you fall in love with yourself too. And these are your kindreds. These are spirits. And sometimes you got to spoil yourself and give yourself that love that you keep giving to everybody else 100%. Gorgeous energy, group 3. I love that. I love those messages. And I'm going to do a quick flip through if any messages come in for us. I'm going to just show you the regular cards that have the swords and stuff really quickly, because all of the suits only have the cups or the swords. It's the major arcana cards that are really, really beautiful. And what I'm going to do is just clear these out of the way so they don't slide. I love the Ace of Pentacles, Justice, so gorgeous. And that's the Pentacles. Like, they each just have the symbolism, so we can skip through those. But I love, it's mostly beautiful canines, wolves, crows, birds. Just going to flip through all of the non-major arcanas. Beautiful owls. I love this so much. I remember seeing this ages ago on Pinterest, and for some whacked out reason I thought I owned this. I really did. I was like, oh, it's in one of my boxes, because I looked at it so often, and then I realized, you know what, you never ordered this. You have not handled these cards. That's how I remember, like during reads, I think if I've handled them, and I was like, nope, you've never handled them. Look at how gorgeous that is. The owl ones are so beautiful. But you guys, I think this was like $17 or $18, and I connected to this immediately, like Ellen Dugan's Witches deck, just really rich, beautiful reference, just kind of grabs those messages mid-air. They come through really crystalline. This is my favorite card, I think, too, the High Priestess. I love that because that reminds me of moonbeams. Anything that I put out, she brushes up against, and I love it. It reminds me of moonbeams and Merlin out in my yard. That's beautiful too. And this is gorgeous. That's the prettiest death card, isn't it? It's gorgeous. So you guys, while I'm flipping, I just want to wish you guys the best Thanksgiving, and I hope everything is nice and calm if you live over in the United States, and is really chill for you. And again, these are some of the cards that came up before, but they're just so beautiful. I mean, this deck is a dream. So you guys, that is you, love and light. And again, thank you so much for your love and support, and you know, the birthday wishes. My birthday's coming up on Monday. I want to thank you guys, you know, asking if I had an Amazon wish list, and just all the kind, beautiful, generous things that you're doing. I love this time of year. It's so warm and super friendly and amazing. So love and light, my beauties. Take care and happy holidays.